Hey everyone, it's me, Jonas, and today I have some news. I'm leaving my job. I have some personal business to attend to in Germany. So I'm gonna be in Germany for a bit, and there might be some German videos coming up. I've literally no plans other than to visit my grandparents right now, my two grandmas, which have both been moved into care homes, and I just have to sort out some affairs. But the other news is that I'm going to New Zealand in April. I'd already booked that holiday through my job. I wasn't going to go to Germany till later in the year, but that has to come forward now. That's exciting. It's going to be lots of cool stuff to see. But you know what I'm doing today? Collecting wood. The wood collection season at my local forest started yesterday, and I'm super eager to go get wood. I need poles 8 to 10 feet long. I need firewood. I want to build a bunch more stuff in the garden, and I don't want to pay for the wood, but having this wood collection season here is just amazing. They let you collect wood for free as long as it's already on the ground and it's dead. Anywhere in this state park, except a couple of specified areas, you can collect the wood. I don't bother going into the actual park, it's too much hassle. There's a couple of wood collection sites, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to check out what the state park workers have put into that area, because they do park maintenance and they put the wood into these areas, and that's where I was collecting my wood last year. It was amazing. So come along and let's collect some wood. Okay, before we go, I need to get my chainsaws ready. This guy I used recently, I've just put more oil, chain bar oil, and more petrol, 50 to 1 in this, so this is good to go. But this guy has still got a ripping chain on it. That means the angle of the chain is slightly different to what you really want when you're cutting lengthwise. And it probably needs a bit of a cleanup and actually a test to see if it's going to start, because it's a Chinese chainsaw, and honestly, the stihl clones are great in terms of power, but last season, sometimes it was just a bit of a hassle to start. So I'm gonna open this up, replace the chain. I have another chain here. It could use a sharpen, but I probably just take it and do an exploratory mission. Mostly use the little saw, pick up one load, and then go from there. Just run this basically. Wow, it's been a while. I can't wait to get back into chainsawing. It's been so fun. Okay, this comes off here. Look at all that gunk. That's all got to come out. And there is, oh, here we go. That's the inside. So I just got to clean all this stuff. I'm really just going to brush this down a bit. Outside. Okay, I've just cleaned out the inside. One important thing to always do is clean the inside of your bar. This is where the oil runs, the chain bar oil, and you need some of this stuff to be clear. Should have cleaned it before I put it away. I had, but then I used it one time and now I'm paying for it. Okay. Would help if there wasn't any weird loops in here. How do I sort that out? Every time, eh? There we go. This way. This bar is heavy. Okay, yes, so that's on there. Now I need to tighten all this down, but before I completely tighten it, I need to tighten the chain tensioner. So I don't want this to come off. That's why I'm putting this all back on now, but you want it to still be able to move. And I've made the mistake of tightening the chain tensioner while these bolts holding this plate are tightened down, and you end up just breaking your chain tensioner. So I've had to buy a couple of replacements. They're cheap, and yeah, the factory ones, especially the Chinese factory ones, are terrible, but you can just buy some stihl OEM chain tensioners. I'm so curious if this saw is actually going to start. Sometimes it's a case of like, if you don't get it started the first couple of pulls, then you're screwed. I hope that's not going to be the case with this. Okay, that's decent. And now I'm going to tighten down those bolts again. Let's see if we can get it started, eh? There's some petrol in here and some bar oil, but not much. So I'm going to try start it, top it up, and then if I can get it started, I will take it. Otherwise, maybe I'll just leave it. Brakes on. It's got 3 positions. I got a choke hit, and yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna give it a bit of a tug. Good compression. So I just kind of want it to blow once. There. Once it's done that once, you get to go to flick it up once, and now it should technically start. I'm just gonna let it run for a little bit. Let's go cut some wood! This is the outer edge of the park, and some of the workers have cleared some of the edge of the road and conveniently left some of the wood for people. This looks like cedar too. I am super keen on this stuff. I'm taking it. I don't care if it's cedar or not. Whatever, it looks like it's gonna burn well. Maybe even turn into a poop stool. At this rate, I won't even get to the wood collection spot. This is enough.
Poor truck getting a bit of abuse this morning. Shit, that's it. I have a full load of wood. Good wood too. Let's take it. That is gonna live there for a year or two to dry. Just like my black walnut. And then maybe I'll make some things out of it. Or I'll just turn it into firewood, but air drying. Alright, let's actually go to the wood collection spot. Okay, this is the wood collection area, and as you can see, there's plenty of wood. Last year, this area was at the end of the collection season. People had come and cleared a lot of it, but there was still plenty of wood here. And just seeing all this, I'm already pumped. I can see a bunch of stuff that I want. This particular trip, I'm focused on getting poles. I need 8 to 10 feet poles, even shorter ones like this guy. This is exactly what I need, the kind of stuff. But there's all sorts of goodies in here, and what I'll do is I'll bring you in and we can have a look together. Yeah, check it out. I mean, there's some pine over here. Last year I cut some boards out of something like that. So much good wood over here. Lots of poles like these. Definitely gonna grab some of these kind of poles. Some huge walnut, too big for me to deal with, but walnut's a great firewood too. It's a nice semi-hard wood, and I might chop me some slices in the next few weeks if it's still here and take that home. More over here. That one there I can probably deal with. I just need to chop off this guy and then I'll take that. But like I said, I'm more focused on these skinny bits, like the ones over here and stuff. Yeah, this yellow stuff, this is hedge apple. This is what people want, but I can't take this. It would ruin my fireplace. It's so hard, it would just burn way too hot. Look at it, it's so yellow. It's amazing. And someone's been here and taken some of the good hedge apple already. They've cut all that hedge apple up over here. And look, there's just so much wood here. I mean, it's plenty to go around. I could never even get close to taking all this myself. I'm just gonna focus on getting some long poles and do that for a couple of trips today because I need to build structures and they'll be great for that sort of thing. Let's get into it. I don't even think I'm gonna use the big one, to be honest. Maybe not even the little one. Just gonna see what I can carry for now. It's kind of split at the top, that sucks. right, time to load some of these longer ones I've put aside into the truck. My truck is getting to the point of bottoming out. I recently put leaf springs in it because last year I broke them. They were just old and rusty. So this is about as far as I'll push it. That's a fair amount of poles, and they're all green, so they're extra heavy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a little one. That's a good start. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Probably a couple more times today. But yeah, that's my wood collection spot. It's so nice that they opened this up in New Zealand. You couldn't even imagine them opening a forest for people to collect wood. That seems insane over there. Same in Germany, it's just regulations, regulations, regulations. It's just super illegal. But here, you know, it's all about making sure you're safe, and if something happens to you, that's your problem. So ultimately, you know, make sure you got health insurance, take care of yourself, safety gear, chainsawing. I mean, generally a hard thing to do and generally have to be careful. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.